let your equity grow. Get into a market where you have a lot of equity growing, guys. And I'll give you an example. You know, once you get about 250,000, you have enough money to go buy a commercial building in equity. You can go tap into that equity and use that to leverage $1 million deal. Now, you want to make sure you have a little bit of infrastructure in place for your other properties already, because you don't really want anybody else to manage it. You want to control the process. You want to control the outcome. You don't want to give it to somebody else. Now, if we're buying a big institutional quality asset, that's different. I can bring in a big management company, but it's hard to do on a 10 or 20 or 30 or 40, 50 unit building. So build you enough equity and then understand leverage. And I'm going to give you guys a quick breakdown. You're probably not going to, some of you guys might get it. When you are buying an asset that maybe makes 6% cash and you can borrow the money from the bank for 3%, it's great. You're making 3% off the bank's money. The bank's putting up 80% of the money for the deal. You're putting up 20%. So on $1 million deal, and maybe 70, maybe a 3-to-1 leverage, 4-to-1, which is 75%, 80%. And keep in mind, guys, if you are in an area that's getting 5% inflation, and you're only putting up 1/5 of the money, you're getting 100% of the inflation. So just the inflation on your deal, you're going to get a 4-to-1 multiplier. You're going to get, on a 5% inflation, you're getting 25% inflation adjusted to the amount of money that you brought in. So let that sink in. You're also getting that type of leverage on the cash flow of it. So in other words, if the bank brings 800,000 and I bring 200,000 and this makes a 7% return, I'm making 7% on my money, but I'm making 3% on the bank's money 4 times over. So 3 times 4 is 12 plus 7 is 19 plus the 25% appreciation. I'm getting 25, 35. Golly, I'm getting 44% a year through inflation, principal reduction, and cash flow. 44% a year. You know, the key is knowing what areas to buy in, knowing how to leverage without over leveraging, and making sure you have enough capital, understanding the whole construction process, what type of assets to buy. Because if you go buy a 1930, 1940 building, 1890 building, you may get slaughtered. Box gutters leaking, lead all over the place, asbestos, foundation crumbling. So follow us on YouTube, guys. I'm telling you this because I'm going to show you all this stuff because I know it all. I've done all that stuff. Great question. And I hope you guys sit there, lay that back and listen to that. Write it down, scratch it down on paper how that works. Once you start to understand that, you start to understand how wealthy people become very, very, very wealthy very quick. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, Nate Barger on YouTube, and hit the bell, and you'll be notified on any new videos that come out.